Welcome. This video will explain the MEL AVM Sys manual functions. There are three types of manual screens. They are manual operation 8-cylinder, and manual operation 16 position. Each screen consists of rows of buttons and indicators, along with text descriptions that can have their appearance set by configuration parameters. Each screen can be navigated to by pressing the manual button in the navigation bar, and then the corresponding button for the desired screen. The first type, manual operation, is a standard screen template, also used for startup conditions and maintenance calls. Those screens can be navigated to using the Overview navigation menu and the Maintenance navigation menu, respectively. On this screen, a maximum of 40 pages and 6 rows per page can be configured, for a total of 240 rows. The user can navigate between pages using the controls at the bottom of the screen. They can be used to navigate to the first page, previous page, next page, and the last page. The user may also enter the page number manually with a numeric input. All manual screens are navigated in the same way. On the manual screen, there are 6 possible combinations of row configurations. To demonstrate this, each row on the screen has been given one of the 6 possible configurations. The first row is configured to display all objects, and the remaining rows are set to hide different portions. For example, the second row is configured to not display anything on the left side. The objects that make up each row are the function name and position, the home and work execute permission, the home and work in motion signal, the home and work limit signal, and the home and work push buttons. The user can select any row by pressing on it, and it will turn cyan to show that it is selected. A row's buttons will only function if it is selected. This row selection functionality is the same for all manual screens. Using the demo window, I can show the screen's functionality. When execute is enabled and the row is selected, pressing the buttons will initiate their programmed actions. The demo screen can also be used to simulate the limit display. The symbolic view and absolute view button at the bottom of the screen is used to toggle between symbolic and absolute text. Symbolic view shows the text descriptions, while absolute view shows the device names. Next is the manual operation 8-cylinder screen. This screen can also be configured with 40 pages of 6 rows each for 240 rows total. On this screen, there are 3 different possible combinations of row configurations. Again, the first row shows all objects, and the remaining rows hide some. They are also configured with different numbers of cylinders. The objects that make up each row are the function name, home and work execute permission, home and work in motion display, home and work limits for 1 through 8 cylinders, and the home and work buttons. The demo window can also be used to show this screen's functionality, the prime difference being that each cylinder has its own limit signal. With execute enabled and the row selected, the buttons can be used to initiate the programmed action. Finally, there is the manual operation 16 position screen. This screen can be configured with up to 4 pages of 6 rows each, for a total of 24 rows. For this screen, there are only 2 different row configurations, displaying or hiding the position. Although it does not affect the appearance of the row, the number of positions can also be configured for each one. You can see that row 1 is configured for 16 positions, and row 3 is configured for 5 positions. The objects that make up each row are the function name and position,
the position number selection,
and the move execute permission, the in motion signal, the limit for positions 1 through 16,
and the move push button.
Again, I can show the screen's functionality using the demo window. With execute enabled and the row selected, the button can be used to initiate the move to the selected position. Thank you for watching.